Hi everybody, and welcome to this new reading I'm going to be doing once a month for you all. I'm going to do a variety of different formats, but for March, this will be the March reading for you. I'm going to use the beautiful goddess cards and the higher energy that comes from them. And I've pulled in this beautiful Heart Calcite stone because it's going to emulate the energy of love, which is one of the highest frequencies that we have on the planet, and also one of the most desired emotions that we all wish to find and instigate in our heart chakras. So this is just going to be a reading that covers off higher vibrational messages for the month of March for everyone in general. So it's a general reading. So we'll pull 3 cards and we'll see what messages turn up, and each of you can interpret them in a way that you feel is best for you, but there's obviously an overall message that will arrive with each card. So let's see what we're going to get. Isis, past life. I actually love this card. I think it's really beautiful, and it sits right under the calcite stone, the heart stone. So there's going to be a message for you, whoever chooses to listen to this video, about love and past life issues, and I'll work through that as the messages come to me for the reading. The second card is Dana, the High Priestess, and the third card is Artemis, Guardian. Okay, let's start with the Isis card and the past life. I've just moved the cards up a little bit so that it's a little bit clearer to see. Now let's move on to Isis. She's about past life, and it says this situation involves your past life memories. Now it's a really interesting that that card's turned up and under the Heart Chakra pink calcite stone. So I feel that a lot of you who will be tuning into this will possibly have this vibration or thought on your mind. Now, past life relationships or karmic relationships are around us all the time, and it's not just at the romantic level. It can be anyone who comes into your life who has a specific learning lesson, if you like, to pass along to you. So this could be people from your family, your siblings, it could be your romantic partner, it could be past romantic partners and still ones yet to come, it can be bosses and work colleagues. Oftentimes these people have been in our lives in a past life, and they choose to come back in again to reinstigate learning lessons that we are trying to work through in this current life. Now my understanding or belief is that these contracts are made with ourselves and the soulmates who come in. They're made at the spirit level before we reincarnate into this body in this time. And the person who chooses to come in and teach you the lesson, whatever the lesson may be, it might be teaching you to be more patient, it might be teaching you to be less judgmental, it might be teaching you to be compassionate, it might be teaching you how to love. But every person that comes in with a soul contract has a job to do, and often we forget these contracts that we've made, and we come across the situations and the people in our life and we can find them challenging, and we become irritated about the lessons that we're learning, and we think to ourselves, for goodness sake, why am I going through this pain or this agony or this sadness or loss? And you say to yourself, well, I can't understand it. But over time, more often than not, if you go back through the situations and you think about it logically and you try to replace everything that occurred in it, and sometimes this does take a long time for you to be able to do this from a space where pain isn't involved, or, you know, emotions that keep flying in and really unsettling you. But when you get to that position and you can look back on these events that occur, you should be able to say, actually, I did learn something out of that. I became stronger. I learned to understand about tolerance or compassion, or I learned to use my intelligence in a relationship as well as my emotions. For each and every one of you, your lessons will be different, and we're working through all of the things in this lifetime that we need to grow. So if you believe in karma and dharma and past lives and coming back and reincarnating into a new life, the whole purpose of it is for your soul to grow. And you can't grow unless you have the lessons to do it. Eventually you will have learned all your lessons that your soul needs to move on to the next level, which is usually not coming back to this plane again. So I feel a lot of people are learning a lot of lessons at the moment. It must be that we chose to come in to learn a lot. It's like speed dating. We're speed soul clearing. So we're clearing out old issues at quite an in-depth pace. And that's why a lot of people on the planet are going through so much stuff and angst and upset and turmoil, because we're wanting to, for some reason, we want to get it done quick, we want to tick all the boxes, and we want to move on. So when these things occur to you, try and accept it as a learning lesson of positivity, and that all things that come into our lives eventually make us stronger, and they've given us the opportunity to grow, and also to grow with love. There could also be the message with this one that there is someone coming into your life that is a past life romantic partner, because we have the pink calcite heart over it. Now, sometimes this will work really well and be an inspirational relationship that you just know, you just feel that you've been connected some way before, and you'll feel it from the heart. It will be instantaneous. You'll just go, oh, it's like we've been together before. So some of you could be in for this. This could be coming for you, and it might be relatively soon, and you could get that lovely connection. It doesn't mean that it's always going to be the easiest relationship, or that it will necessarily last forever. But when it arrives, embrace it for the true gift that it really is, because it's very, very special. Let's move on to Dana and see what her message is. The High Priestess. You have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. Well, it's interesting. I think part of what I was saying before with the Isis card establishes itself again with the Dana card. It's about the ability to learn comprehensively your spiritual messages and the growth of your soul and the spirituality, and bring it into this physical world. And when you connect the two and you unify them, you become so much more than just this physical human being. You're riding on the planes of the ethers of the beginning of the universe. It's what we truly are. We're not just physical bodies. Our souls are our main portion to us, and that's the very part that you can't even see. But that's where the emotion comes from. That's where the love comes from. That's where our journey is coming from and going to. And so, again, for some of you, for the month of March, you might be quite imbued with some really special knowledge or understanding or ability to pass on and help others connect the dots and join up their pathways, and it could be through yourself that this occurs. So if we come to the third one, Artemis, and we see Guardian, you and your loved ones are spiritually protected. What a gorgeous gift to have, and to know that for the month, as you've tapped into this now, around you, let yourself relax and just feel at peace, and see if you can connect a little bit to any spiritual feelings you can. Like if you just close your eyes and just relax into the moment and be in the now, and see and feel and know that you are more than just this physical body, and see if you can feel who might be around you protecting you, what type of beautiful goddess energies or angelic vibrational energies, or your guardian angel or your spirit guides. And if you feel and connect with those, you should know, and you should get that understanding that you have support and you have help, and you have energies around you that will lead you to places and people and events and circumstances that will help your growth forward. and they're there to not necessarily watch over or completely guard your family and yourself, but they are there to offer protection in various ways. And again, it's a lovely gift for the month of March. And these guardians don't leave. It's not like they're only going to be there for March. They really will be there with you forever. And you just need to connect with them, and you need to ask for their support. So if you feel that there's something going on in your life where you need some extra help or support, you might be going through a tricky situation, or you might be feeling as though there's something negative around you or other relationships or people, remember to ask for their support, because until you do, sometimes you won't ignite it. You need to call on them and say, please be with me today, or at this meeting, or over this set of documents I have to sign. Please come with me and help this to go positively for myself and my family. And I thank you for that. So thanks guys, I really love the fact that you tune in, and I love being able to do these readings for you. It's a privilege from my end, and I thank you all again for your beautiful comments and your appreciation, because that's the whole connection, isn't it? It's the fact that you guys enjoy it and I enjoy it, so together it makes a circle of positivity, love and light. So wishing you all a fabulous March. Kia kaha and much aroha.